You are most welcome, Rabbi Zamir Isayev. You are the Sephardic Chief Rabbi of Azerbaijan. It's so critical in this situation that we have the first embassy of Israel in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, the majority is Shia. So this is very important. How do you see this? How that reflect on the Muslim community? How is your envision for this development? It's very important. Can you describe the achievement that you had as Jewish community?
Well, thank you very much. Azerbaijani Jewish community living in Azerbaijan, in that area, more than maybe during the millennium. And during all these years, we have no anti-Semitism there at all, even during the Soviet Union or before this, and that's why the Jewish community is growing there. Yes, this is a Muslim country, but the unique thing of the Azerbaijani nation is the high culture and the right education of the next generation to respect the other nations. Not only Jews are living in Azerbaijan, also Christians and other religions, and they have the equal attitude to all the religions, including Jewish people. Today, almost 30,000 Jewish people are living in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is border of Iran, you know, and almost 1,000 kilometers the border to these countries. And despite this, Azerbaijan is a very good ally of Israel, and also
how comes, what are the initiatives that Azerbaijan is promoting to have tolerance, interfaith, and all these steps that maybe it's very advanced comparing to other countries, the Muslim countries?
Yeah, I think it comes from the relationship between the people, the Jewish people and Azerbaijanis during all these hundreds of years. And of course, when Azerbaijan received its independence, one of the first countries that recognized it as an independent country, it was Israel. So our relationship between these countries began from that time. And today they are very strong allies. That Azerbaijan is supplying a very big part, very serious part of the Israeli oil, and Israel is cooperating with Azerbaijan with other things, including security and other science and other subjects. I think the model of multiculturalism and tolerance of Azerbaijan, religion freedom of Azerbaijan can be modeled for almost for every country today, because in each country you go.
Can we go back to know how Israel became the oil supplier for Azerbaijan, and how this economic collaboration can impact the relation between two countries as like people to people? How the economic side between these two countries is so influential, and prosperity bring money, bring maybe people are happy, and they have all what they need to be like a good patriot with a country like Israel supporting this mutual support. How would you describe it?
You know, again, the relationship between these nations brings a good relationship between these countries. And you know, we in Azerbaijan, we have the Azerbaijani people has a very big respect to Israel, because they're one of the biggest allies, and they see Israel as very strong and a real friend. And Israel is also respecting Azerbaijan and there. And you know, the economics and politics come together every time. And that's why if you ally in economics, if you have a relationship, cooperation with the economic side, of course you will have increase the political cooperation also. and that's why the relation is so strong.
Let's talk in macro and see how President Trump now, his policies infecting the world. We witnessed his speech about Gaza. He want to buy Gaza. We don't know. He want to buy this land from whom? Who own Gaza to buy it? And as a religious, you're a rabbi. How do you see this development around, like, President Trump has everything planned, even for Lebanon. It's better for Lebanon. We have now a government we have a president. We've been waiting for years, and now we have a government with no Hezbollah influence. So how do you see this will impact Israel as a country in the Middle East and its neighbors? Let's say Lebanon, Gaza. How do you see this developments?
You know, each country in the Middle East, if they will free from the terrorists as Hezbollah, they will have a prosperity. To be the friend and ally of Israel, especially in the Middle East, it says that you will have a prosperity.
So you think that Israel will respect other nations?
Of course, Israel is respected other nation. You can see how the other nations are living in Israel. Muslims, Arabs, Muslim Arabs living in Israel is very good. You know, a lot of doctors, and you go in any hospital, you will see the doctors in the top positions in the government, and they have their own political party in the Knesset, everything. So I think that it will bring peace and prosperity if they will if the countries that has terrorists will free from them, will bring only happiness to the people.
Can it be good? Can Trump and the other meeting, the meeting we saw with Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, how does reflect this meeting on the Azerbaijan foreign policies and with the leadership of Azerbaijan?
I think that every ally of Israel is automatically ally of Azerbaijan, because both two countries are facing the same opposites in all the world. If some countries from Europe are against Israel, you will see that both times they are against Azerbaijan also. That I think as a new administration, with coming of new administration, will be much more better, we hope, and we'll see the change very soon.
An important question is about the policy from the Trump administration towards Iran. They are going to massive sanctions. How does this reflect on Azerbaijan, knowing that Azerbaijan is a neighbor of Iran? So how do you see this policy will benefit Azerbaijan?
Well, Azerbaijan has very independent foreign policy. They choosing their friends. They choosing. We choose to be with whom to be in cooperation, and it's a strong, economically strong enough country that I don't think that it will be so. I don't think that it will influence to Azerbaijan economics or something. Of course, they are neighbors. Azerbaijan is situated in a not easy place. It's between Iran and Russia. But as I said, Azerbaijan has a strong enough foreign policy and independent foreign policy. This is bringing benefits for this.
Wonderful. My last question is, as you are a religious figure, how do you see the complex in the region, the future of the Iran regime? What do you wish for the world? You are, of course, talking.
It's not his purview.
No, you are talking about tolerance and people can live together. So what is the main threat in our
It could be dangerous for me if I speak about Iran.
no, you can speak about tolerance. Who do you think that, how can the existence of Israel be ameliorated by spreading peace and tolerance around the world? What is your message to coexistence?
Wonderful. I think that the model of the religion freedom and the tolerance of Azerbaijan, it could be model for every country, especially today in these days. And if you want to know how to live in cooperation, in good relationship between nations, in prosperity, you have to look how the nations are living in Azerbaijan. The relation of the government, Azerbaijani government, Azerbaijani nation to the other nations, you know. We have in Azerbaijan we have 2 Jewish schools. One of them headed by me, and we have more than 120 kids students that learning there, and all the budget is coming from the government. From the government, we have a kosher dining room here. We have officially subjects in the government curriculum, Azerbaijani government curriculum that gives our children opportunity to learn their own language, their Jewish tradition, Jewish history, everything that we need. Is government is doing for us, so not only for Jewish people, also for the Christians and the other nations that are living in Azerbaijan. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that you know, it's my message. It's can be other way. אפשר אחרת. Can be other way. אפשר אחרת.
There's no other alternative?
Yeah, it's אפשר אחרת. It could be other way. You know, the ways when you know the people is not cannot live together. You know, so, but there is a other way to live, alternative way.
What is your message for the Jewish community in Azerbaijan?
My message to the Jewish community in Azerbaijan. Just want to tell that they are very happy that they are living in such country as Azerbaijan. There is no anti-Semitism there. We can grow our children in safety, and Baruch Hashem, they are understand it.
Thank you, Rabbi, for this exclusive interview. Rabbi Zamir Isayev, you are most welcome. And enjoy your time in DC.